I know. Let's go! Today is a very exciting day because it's episode 1 of the Champion Run. And you might be wondering, what is the Champion Run, Gentry? You haven't talked about this at all. We don't know what the Champion Run is. Well, you're about to find out because today is when it all begins. Now, I want to let some of you guys get into the chat here before I start explaining. But essentially, the Champion Run is a series of live videos during the holiday season. For the next 2 weeks, I will be going live every single day for you guys for some very fun special activities that Emily and I have planned. And today is the first day of that. So we're gonna just do some different announcements today. And yeah, we're gonna tell you guys basically what the schedule is like. But then before that, I want to announce the winner of the Titanium Shutter Elite giveaway that you guys may have seen has been going on yoyochampion.com for the last week and a half or so. So we chose the giveaway winner at random based off of all the entries, and the winner is Cole from Massachusetts. So if you're watching this, Cole, congrats. I tried to call you earlier, but Cole didn't pick up. So we'll try to call Cole back later, but congrats.
Everyone's gonna be calling a Cole from Massachusetts.
I know, if they know him. Yeah. Yeah, W in the chat for Cole. All right, guys, so today's agenda, we're gonna talk to you all about what the next 2 weeks of the Champion Run will look like. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So all of these videos will be posted on my channel after. So if you guys see on the schedule that we're about to talk about that you can't make it to one of the lives, you can know that you'll get access to all of it after. And all the lives, we started a bit late today, but all the lives will be going on at, what did we decide? 12 p.m. PST? Yeah, 12 p.m. PST. All the lives will be going down. So without further ado, let's get into the schedule.
Got it.
All right, now some of the events, I'm gonna be posting on the whole event schedule on my Instagram page as well. I'll pin it so you guys can see. And don't worry, I see a lot of you guys asking questions. We'll get to we're just gonna hang out today. The first day of the Champion Run is just chilling and going over everything and just saying what's up to you guys and just having a good time. So for day 1 of the Champion Run, we are going to, well, I guess maybe we have the dates slightly off on here, Em. Today's the what, 22nd?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have the days slightly off. So on the 20th, we have to, maybe we can switch that because it's going to make it really hard to.
I can
No,
read it.
we're good.
You want me to read it?
No, we're good. All right, so day 1, which is November 22nd. Today we are, well, basically we're just doing the whole announcements and everything. So we're announcing the Titanium giveaway winner, which we just did, and it's just going to be a hangout to tell you guys to answer questions about this whole series if you guys have any questions, because there's a lot here and I'm sure you guys will be curious about the details. The next one is November 23rd. Tomorrow is the Ultimate DNA Yo-Yo Trick Live. So we have a bunch of DNAs that I'll be teaching you guys. I'll be attempting some of my most difficult DNAs. We're gonna be talking about, the top 10 DNAs from easy to hard, all kinds of stuff, and I'll be giving you guys some tutorials as well on all of that. So that's gonna be a really fun one if you're into DNA tricks. We're gonna be a full-on DNA live. And then November 24th, we're gonna be teaching Emily yo-yo tricks.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
Emily Yo-Yo Trick Challenge. That's gonna be fun.
I'm only a little nervous.
No, she's not nervous. Don't be nervous. Okay. November 25th, we're gonna be back in the studio packing orders from over the weekend and going into details on all the lives or all the Black Friday sets and deals and everything that we have, answering questions about different model yo-yos and having a good time in the studio. November 26th, we are going to be, oh, that one's top secret. I can't tell you what that one is. That'll just say top secret. on the schedule. So that's one you definitely guys should come to. November 27th is the 9 Dragons, 99 Dragons Impossible Trick Live. So we're going to be making up some 99 Dragons tricks, showing both the differences between the 9 Dragons and 99 Dragons, doing some tutorials and having a good time with the 9 Dragons and 99 Dragons. November 28th is also top secret, but we will also be baking cake pops.
Not just any cake pops.
Yep, yo-yo cake pops. Right here in our kitchen. We will be doing that with you guys. So let's hope that goes well, but it should be fun. Then on November 29th, it is the Black Friday Live. So we're gonna be, that's gonna be a long one. So we'll probably go live for like 3 or 4 hours that day. And we're gonna just have a good time on that one. I'm not exactly sure what we'll do. We might like run some special, stuff like throughout the live. And I don't know, we'll see. That one will be cool. It'll be a long one. Then November 30th, World Yo-Yo Champion Trick Tutorial. So I'll be teaching you guys at least one of my World Champion tricks. Maybe we'll do a couple. And so that way there's like different levels. We'll pull one from like 2011 or something, my first World. And then we'll do one from like 2014 and 2019. And then December 1st, we're gonna be doing a gingerbread house contest between Emily and me. And I'm just letting you guys know, I am an absolute legend when it comes to making gingerbread houses. So Emily is going down.
We're gonna have to put a poll in your story and see who thinks.
Yeah, who do you guys think would win that? Who do you guys think would win that?
I mean, honestly, Gentry is very particular and pays a lot of attention to detail, so I don't know. I would like to be
Who do you think?
confident.
Who's gonna win that? Drop it in the comments. Who you guys think's gonna win? Oh, everyone's saying you.
Which is
You guys have no idea. Okay.
You guys really don't have any idea, which is
Okay.
great. You'll surprise them.
Okay, then to finish it off, we're gonna do another one in the studio packing orders, and then a live that's talking all about horizontal yo-yo tricks. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a blast. Every day we'll be going live right here on my channel at 12 p.m. 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to mark your calendars, guys, and be ready for all the lives. But until then, today we're just gonna hang out a little on the first day. I wanna talk to you guys a little bit more about some of the Black Friday packs that we have going. And is everything still working on the live?
It is, and so we actually have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And also, you should let everyone know, maybe I missed this, but we will be sending out a schedule and you're gonna update things. Because there could be some surprise lives, there could be some other stuff.
Yeah. These might not be the only times I'm going live. I'll probably go live, in the evenings and stuff too. But these specific lives, it's our first time trying this, and we really want to do like these curated, kind of planned out times where you guys can just come hang out with us. And then I'll also just come on here whenever I feel like it in the evenings and stuff. But at least this way you guys can look forward to it every day from now until the beginning of December. Do the DNA on the G-Force. I got you. Ooh, I don't wanna. Boom.
So I've been taking notes on some of the questions.
Oh, they want to see horizontal with the 99 Dragons. Yeah, hit me with some of the questions, Em. While I do some horizontal tricks on the new 99 Dragons with the DNA string, because if you guys haven't seen 99 Dragons, bimetal version of the 9 Dragons, now comes with a free pack of DNA string on yoyochampion.com for the deal. So yeah, hit me with some of the questions.
So one of the first questions was, when is the yo-yo team or yo-yo champion team starting?
The Yo-Yo Champion team is starting in 2026, early 2026. So I don't want to give too many more details on that now, but I do have a couple players confirmed for the team. So I'm really excited about it, but we can't give out any more info yet.
Can we give some hints? Like
Nope, no hints.
I'm saying maybe they know them, maybe they don't.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you guys know these players, maybe you don't, but you don't get any hints.
No.
No hints. What's the best tip for a first timer at a contest? That's a great question. So my biggest tip for a first timer at a contest is to practice early in advance. Start making your routine really early in advance, and that is going to be the biggest thing that will help you. And then just have fun and don't forget to breathe. Yeah. All right. Hit me with some more questions.
All right. So, well, we have some people asking if you give them feedback on their routines, but I was thinking just if people were to post them and like tag you or something. What do you?
You know, we can probably even set up a live if that's something that you guys would like. Let me know in the chat if this is something you guys would like. We can probably set something up where you guys can submit videos in, and whether it's tricks, your routine, whatever it is, you can submit it in, and then we can lay the video onto the live. And from that point, I can break it down, give you some tips and everything if that's something that you guys would like. So would you rather have it be tricks or routines? If it's routines, it can't be too long, maybe like a 1-minute routine or like a single trick or something.
And then that's also, isn't that another one of the lives people can submit tricks for you to learn?
Oh, we didn't include that, but that was another thing we were thinking about doing, is you guys submitting some of your tricks that you have created for me to learn them. So then you can come and hang out while I learn some of your tricks. I think that would be a fun one. Yeah. Hey, Em, if people are spamming the chat and they keep dropping the same comments over and over again, just mute them.
I was reading the questions that I had written earlier. All right, if anyone's spamming.
And we're gonna get Emily on here. She's been throwing her G-Speed recently that just dropped. Which color of the G-Speed do you like, Em? Best.
How am I supposed to?
She's been playing with the gold, the podium gold, and this is the boosted blue.
Which is really interesting because blue is my favorite color, but I feel like the gold, there's just something special to it. It kind of reminds me that, I don't know, you don't have to be competing on the world stage to be a champion.
True.
Because yesterday I felt like giving up. Like truly, you guys, I have a really hard time learning some of these tricks.
I know, she came into my office. Super G, how wide is it? It's 56 millimeters wide. Everyone, yeah, so I got, actually, we'll get back to that in a second, because there's a funny story, but you guys are talking about the Yo-Yo Champion team video. I just mentioned the junior division at Worlds just because it was like a fun way to look at some of the top new players. But I wasn't specifically looking in that division to choose my team members. So yeah, don't think that I was only looking there. My team members could be, competing in the pro division. They could be competing in, 1A, other divisions, you never know. So that was just kind of an example to make the video because it was a good opportunity to announce that the team is happening and then to go and look at some of the new up and coming talent. So, okay, yeah, but what Emily was saying when she picked up the G-Speed yesterday and she came into my office and she's like, hey, could you maybe teach me something? And I was really busy working on, I don't remember, I was working on something. And she like saw that I'm busy and she's like, oh, never mind. And she walks out and goes on YouTube and tries to look up tutorials of the trick. I'm like, Emily, you literally have me.
I have the world champion.
I couldn't ask for anything more than to teach her a trick.
I was trying to impress him though, guys. It's really hard to impress him.
Hey, let's really quick, if you guys have any questions about any of the Yo-Yo Champion yo-yos or any yo-yos in general on yoyochampion.com, drop them in the chat if you have any questions about like what you should get, anything like that. If you think a certain yo-yo would be good for you. So drop those in the chat and Emily will write a little list of some questions and I'll make sure to answer all of those. And while we're doing that, I will show some of the sets that we have that have been selling like crazy. People have been loving these sets because they're such a good deal. But sounds like we already had a...
Huh?
What were you going to say?
I say it's really funny. People recognize fellow Costco lovers. Someone can pick up immediately it's Kirkland. That's everyone... So I do have to say, there's people asking about certain countries that I don't know if you ship to, like South Africa. Someone's asking how to get a Shutter Elite. So I was curious because the last few lives too, like what can people do?
So I ship to most countries, but if you live in a country that's not listed on yoyochampion.com, it's likely because it costs a crazy amount to ship to that country. So like South Africa, for example, the one that Emily just named, like I remember getting an order from South Africa and the shipping cost was like, it was gonna charge me like 95 USD to ship the yo-yo out. And so I wasn't able to do that obviously, but if you are on yoyochampion.com and you're looking to make an order and your country's not showing up, just send me a email through the contact page and we'll see what we can do. We
Also-
might have to kind of set it up custom.
So we got some good like yo-yo questions too. So I'm a semi-pro, what yo-yo should I get? So that's like the questions you get a lot of, like at which skill levels, what yo-yo should you get? But I think it a lot
Yeah,
has
so
to do with what they're looking for.
So in general, I mean, a lot of that has to do with, like, if somebody just comes up to me and says, "Hey, what yo-yo should I get?" Like, I don't like to just say, "Oh, you should get this." I want to first know what yo-yos do you already have, what's your current skill level, like what tricks are you working on. And so in general, like I try to make that pretty clear in my holiday buyer's guide, and I go over everything. So if you guys haven't seen the holiday buyer's guide, then you can go check that out like once we're done with the live, and that will answer a lot of the questions. But in general, I mean, the few things I can say is if you are just looking to get started yo-yoing, then the Yo-Yo Master Pack is perfect for everyone. And then if you're looking for your first metal unresponsive yo-yo, then I'd recommend the G-Speed or the Shutter. If you're looking to like level up a little bit, maybe you already have a few metal yo-yos, like maybe you already have a Shutter, or maybe you just got the G-Speed, maybe you have like a DNA, then that's when I would recommend the Super G. If you're looking for like DNA yo-yos, then of course DNA is like the budget-friendly DNA yo-yo, and then DNA King is the top of the line. Would you recommend using your G-Force for competing in a contest? 100%. Yes, so that is why one of the main reasons why I created the G-Force as it is because it is an absolute beast for all of the craziest types of contest tricks. Because the body of the yo-yo is so light and the rims are so heavy and the shape is so wide, it allows for a weight distribution, a level of performance, and a level of play feel that's just not possible with anything else. So yes, definitely a competition animal. And both of the Yo-Yo Champion team members have been, that I have not announced yet, but that I've been talking with and planning things out with them. They're both thinking that they're gonna be competing with G-Force, so.
So Gentry, we've got some more questions, but first, it was just someone's 19th birthday.
Oh, who was it? Happy birthday.
Kataro756.
Kataro756, happy birthday.
And then also, we've got like, why did you make the Super G so wide? When should you change the string? We have a lot of questions.
So let's talk about width a little bit. Let's talk about width. So back in 2017, I kind of started this trend of making yo-yos wider for contests. And I never really like told the story that much, but when I made the Shutter wide angle, a wider version of the Shutter, then I had a lot of people coming to me and saying, why the difference? Why'd you make it wider? Doesn't it get in the way of tricks? Blah, blah, blah. And my answer was always no, it doesn't get in the way. It helps, it creates a different play experience. And so the current yo-yos in my line are at a specific weight, or at a specific width. So Shutter and Shutter wide angle fill that like 46 to 49 range. Same with Shutter Elite. And so I want to expand my line of yo-yos for Yo-Yo Champion and offer a lot of different yo-yos that provide a different play experience for people. So that way, as they're collecting and as they're adding more yo-yos to their collection, then you guys have yo-yos that are, different and unique to each other. So the Super G, I'll break down a little bit about why I chose the specific specs of the Super G. So
because someone's asking, should I get the Super G?
So this will help you out. So the big thing is the Super G's width is 56 millimeters, but it also, because of the shape, has a full catch zone. So a lot of yo-yos that are a little bit wider than the Super G don't even have as big of a catch zone as this. So there's also this kind of trend that like push it wider is better, but I don't think that's true. I think choosing a specific width and diameter and weight distribution, that's all like the important thing, that the yo-yo comes together in a way that makes it play the best overall. So a few things that I'll mention with that. Super G is 56 millimeters in diameter, as well as 56 millimeters in width. So it's the ratio of the size that makes the big difference. So when the yo-yo is 56 millimeters in diameter, I feel it moves a lot better through tricks. That's something that I think a lot of players and like brands aren't really talking about or thinking about much, that it is pretty much the most important thing for me when I'm making my yo-yos is I want the yo-yos to move through tricks well. People always talk about like the exact specs and all this, but there's details within all the specs that they don't really mean much until you start playing with the yo-yo and experiencing how it goes through tricks. So Super G was designed to be, you know, push the boundaries of width, and while also making sure that the yo-yo is really, really good for horizontal, that it spins long, it's super stable, and most importantly, it doesn't move awkwardly through tricks. So that's the big thing. You'll notice too on the Super G and the G-Force that there's a lot of volume taken out of the yo-yo in here, so there's not much material here. And that is the biggest thing that helps with stability. So as you're doing tricks, the further you push the string this way, see how it's not touching the side of the yo-yo at all? So if we go and throw the yo-yo down like this, and we start to turn the string this way, I'm pulling the string over, it's not turning the yo-yo at all. So that's literally showing you like the objective stability that the shape actually impacts. So in order for me to turn the yo-yo, I have to move it all the way out to the rim till it starts to tilt. And so as you're doing horizontal tricks, that's really gonna come, like, it's gonna make a massive difference, because as you're doing tricks, the yo-yo is not going to be pushing up against the string when you don't want it to. But as you're going through the trick, if it starts to tilt a little bit, you have the ability to push the string all the way to the rim and adjust its tilt. So it gives you the ultimate level of control, stability, and everything you need with horizontal. So yeah,
like
hope that answers. I went real heavy on that, but I spent a lot of time working on this yo-yo, guy, so I want you to understand what makes it so special. Hey, real quick, I haven't got a chance to talk to you guys about some of the sets that we've done. So,
and someone's asking, what's the plastic yo-yo? Are they talking about the product?
No, they're talking about, maybe you're asking about these. So, actually, there's some people spamming there. Can you
I
mute
just
them?
right now.
All right, so these yo-yos right here are very special. So you guys may have, at the beginning of the video, or at the beginning of the live, if you were here, you heard me announce the winner of the Titanium Shutter Elite. That's a giveaway that I've been running on yoyochampion.com for the last like 2 weeks or so. But now I figured it's time to run another giveaway. And this giveaway has already started, even though I haven't announced it yet. And this is the Yo-Yo Champion Super G experience that I will be giving away. And basically any order that has come in after the Titanium Shutter Elite giveaway ended will be up to win this giveaway as well as any other order over $100 that comes in, basically until, I haven't decided exactly when it's gonna end yet. So this is just like the early sneak peek before the official announcement. But basically in this giveaway, so this is live now, this is the 3D printed prototype of the Super G. So when I was first designing this yo-yo, before I sent anything in for production, before I went to get the actual metal prototypes, I designed this, and you guys saw this in the video where I announced Yo-Yo Champion. This is the exact 3D printed prototype that was the initial stage of the development of the Super G. And this is what's going up for the giveaway, as well as the very first prototype. And this is the one that I tested the laser engravings on for the first time. So these two yo-yos, as well as, these two yo-yos, as well as a private one-on-one call with me and a one-of-one signed and laser engraved certificate that shows that you are the winner of the Super G Yo-Yo Champion experience. So that is the giveaway that I'm running next. So any order you guys make on yoyochampion.com over $100 from now through, we'll probably run it till like a day after Black Friday, Cyber Monday or whatever, then you guys will get in the earnings, you'll get a chance to win the Yo-Yo Champion Super G experience, and you'll get these two extremely collectible yo-yos that, you know, nobody else has the chance. Look, you can even see it's prototype number 1.
Can I jump in with some of the questions that are
Yeah.
relevant to this?
Yeah.
So first, we've gotten questions about stickers, keychains, so we do need to put those on the website.
Oh yeah,
think
I
we
told
really
you guys
should.
we would put the keychains on the website. Yeah, I'll get the keychains listed on the website. If I have some here at my apartment, I'll list them. And if not, they'll be definitely listed by Monday. So sorry about that. I know a lot of you guys were curious
then-
about that.
Also, people are asking, can you make a Super G bimetal?
So yeah, that's a good question. So originally, guys, when I was just getting Yo-Yo Champion started and actually thinking about the first yo-yo that I wanted to come out with, and you guys can hear all of this on my YouTube videos that I've put out recently. So if you want like the more detailed overview on these stories, go check out the videos where I'm announcing Yo-Yo Champion, where I'm talking about G-Force, where I'm talking about Super G, and you'll get all the details on all this. But when I first wanted to create, like when I wanted to create the first Yo-Yo Champion yo-yo, my idea was to create something that was amazing for contests, that felt really unique and different and was unlike anything else that's on the market. And so that's where the G-Force came into play. Like I had this idea to create a really extreme, fun playing yo-yo that's great for contests, that's unlike anything else. And so little did I know this yo-yo would be extremely difficult to make. And so in the meantime, I decided to make an aluminum version of the yo-yo and base it all off of my first ever signature yo-yo that I came out with in 2011, which was the original Super G. So back to the question of making a bimetal version. So the reason I didn't make this yo-yo bimetal is because I actually fully believe that the hybrid is able to deliver the type of play experience and performance that I wanted out of like a more premium version of this shape. And so who knows, I won't say no for sure that I won't, but at least for now, the goal was to create something that performs at that level, possibly even better, but mainly just different and unique. And this yo-yo right here is still, you know, it worked. And so I think just by you guys trying this, you'll see, and people are loving the G-Force so far overall. So yeah, that's my answer to that one.
Okay, so we actually have lots of questions. So
Yeah, let's bust through some of them. I'll just.
So these are questions that I think you'll anyways be doing soon, so I figured to ask you so you can share. But someone's asking if you can teach the string tension trick, which I'm assuming they meant earlier, the one that you kept doing the gyrus.
Yeah, well,
flop,
I
so-
can teach some tricks in like a different section a little later, because if there's a lot of questions people have right now, I can teach that in a bit.
Yeah, and then also someone was asking about, because these are questions that are repeated and people are patiently waiting. So I just want to see if you can also at some point do either a tutorial or teach like the unresponsive DNA.
Yeah, right now I'll teach tricks in a bit. I saw somebody was asking about if you were one of the original purchasers of the G-Force, can you get like a sticker and all that? So just to let you guys know, the stickers and keychains and all that, they only come in the holiday packs. So in order to get the holographic sticker or the G sticker, you have to, it only comes in the pack. So like this is one of the holiday packs that's been the best, like actually this has been maybe the second, it's tied I think with the holiday superset, but basically it comes with all of the G series yo-yos. So it comes with a G-force, a G-speed, and a Super G. And then it comes with the Yo-Yo Champion leather gold stamped keychain, an extra bearing, and the G sticker. So you don't get any of that stuff with just the G-force, but it comes in the bundle and the box and everything. So that's how you can get the sticker and keychain and everything in the bundle, the Play Like a G pack. And these are a limited pack. There's only a certain amount of them that I'll have for sale throughout the whole holiday season, and they're going really quick. So it's a discounted bundle. It's also the only way to get like an extra value out of the new G Series yo-yos, because those aren't discounted. Just like they're not discounted like everything else is, like Shutters, DNA Kings, and all that.
So it's interesting. I've noticed a common theme with a lot of questions, and it comes down to like, I think the reason why you choose certain designs, and I think it's a lot more complicated to design a yo-yo than most people think. But like, people are asking about, you know, if you do plastic version of Super G, if they want a G-Force Mini, and like, it's really interesting because I'm learning now about weight distribution and designing, and why it's like not as simple as just like shrinking the yo-yo down. Because I kind of always assumed, like with a mini yo-yo, you could just like take the yo-yo and just like shrink it down, and it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it definitely needs a lot of work. Like the G Speed is basically a smaller version of the Super G, right? It's 6 millimeters smaller in diameter and 6 millimeters, or 4 millimeters smaller in diameter and 6 millimeters smaller in width. So that being said, even though the shape looks similar, it had to be completely redesigned. So like the rim shape is different, the inside is different, the thickness of the walls, it's meant to look the same, but the actual design of it is very different. So yeah, there's definitely a lot that goes into it. But guys, I mean, I've been busting out the models already, guys. We already have 3 new models in 1 year, and I'm working. We're just at the beginning still, guys. Just at the beginning.
So, question. This is really sweet. Someone's saying that they might want to get a Super G for their sister for their birthday. What color should I get?
Oh, what a good sibling.
I know.
Oh,
That is
man.
so sweet.
I'd be stoked if my brother got me a Super G for.
But also you can yo-yo together. Like that's
Yeah.
And you can hopefully borrow each other.
So okay, there's a few options. Of course, the Galaxy is the best seller. I ordered a lot more of those in the first run than anything else, so that's why those are still in stock, and like some of the other colors have sold out. But you really can't go wrong. I mean, I think you just know your sibling better than anyone else, and so you should just choose the color you think is good. I worked really hard on making all the colorways look good, so I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. So yeah.
So also, we have a lot of the same question by many different people, and it's similar to the yo-yo material question, but people are asking if you're planning on making a plastic Super G. Like, we've had like 8 people ask that.
Yeah, no plans to make a plastic Super G as of now.
And then, I don't see it here.
Will I make a full plastic 9 Dragons? So, I don't know. The big thing, here's the thing. The thing with the 9 Dragons is because it's such a complex yo-yo, you need a lot of weight on the outside here. And when you make something that's free spinning out of shell out of plastic, it starts to have an issue where there's not enough weight, there's not enough rim weight, and it doesn't come back to the hand very well. And it doesn't, yeah. So that's what I would say on that. But that's why we did a bimetal version of the 9 Dragons. So this yo-yo takes it the opposite direction. Yes, it's more expensive, but it's also a lot more long spinning, a lot more stable, and so it makes the most of the free spinning outer shell design, because even as you're doing tricks like this and you go to bind and bring it back to your hand, there's plenty of spin left.
Okay, so this is a really interesting one that I've actually been thinking a lot about lately. It was brought up, so what trick, like at what level would you be considered like an advanced player? Because everyone talks about the stages of like beginner, intermediate, advanced.
Yeah.
At what stage do you go from intermediate to advanced?
I mean, my biggest advice would be don't worry about labeling yourself as a certain level. because here's what I've learned over my many years of yo-yoing, and this is true for myself as well. There's always going to be yo-yo players that you have a higher skill level than, and there's always going to be yo-yo players that you have a lower skill level than. And I'll say that same thing for me. Even when I was winning the World Yo-Yo Contest, even when I won my first and second world title, there was yo-yo players that had more objective skill than me, but I was still named the best in the world. So really, when it comes down to it, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're having fun and progressing with tricks, that's the thing that I would focus on instead of putting a label on it. So yeah, that's my answer. So I see it, we have quite a bit of people in the live right now, so I just wanted to quickly tell you guys, for those of you that have just joined on and haven't been with us since the beginning here, this is the day one of the Champion Run, which is the live series here on my YouTube channel that is going from today all the way through the beginning of December. So on my Instagram page, we will be announcing the full schedule. We already announced the schedule here earlier, but we have a bunch of fun activities planned for you guys. You'll know that you can join in on the lives every day from 12 p.m. PST. We'll be alive for at least an hour each day, and you can see the whole schedule and everything that I'll be posting on my Instagram later today, pinned, so that way you guys can put everything on your calendar. Make sure that you keep your plans open for the days that we have the lives going at certain times so you don't miss out. There's gonna be a lot of fun stuff, a lot of yo-yo related stuff. We're even gonna be baking cake pops. We're gonna be doing building a gingerbread house contest. I have some tutorials for you guys. I'll be even maybe learning some of your tricks. So there's a lot of things on the agenda. But I wanna talk about the other two sets that I have. Because for those of you that are on the live, I don't want you guys to miss out. So one of the other sets that has been the best sellers for the holiday season is the Ultimate Holiday, it's the Holiday Yo-Yo Super Set. I can't believe I almost messed that up. So each year, for the last couple of years, I've been doing a Holiday Yo-Yo Super Set, and this one is my favorite one yet. And it comes with a DNA, a Shutter Mini, a Shutter, and my exclusive color of the 9 Dragons. There's only 100 of these ever will be made. So it comes with that. And then it also, of course, has the free signed autograph card in it. Every order on yoyochampion.com through the holidays will come with this limited edition signed autograph card, even if it's not a set. And then it also comes with a pack of DNA strings and the Yo-Yo Champion holographic sticker. Look at that. Ooh, fire. So yeah, this set is $100 off, guys. So if you guys want the hottest holiday set, this one is it, and it's a crazy deal. Are all size C bearings compatible? They should be. I mean, some of them are slightly different, so yeah.
And also people are asking how to maintain a bearing.
Yeah, so I have a whole video on how to maintain your yo-yo and clean your bearing and everything. So I posted that right when I started my Learn to Yo-Yo series. And I'll have a lot more of that type of content coming soon on the Yo-Yo Champion channel. But yeah, basically you just want to make sure that you have adult supervision and you use some acetone to clean out the bearing. So yeah, go watch my guide on that. It will give you everything you need. I think it's called How to Maintain Your Yo-Yo and Clean Your Bearing. So yeah.
I have someone has a great name for a yo-yo for me.
What?
DNA Queen.
DNA Queen, yeah.
There's
We should do a special edition DNA King for Emily called the DNA Queen. I got a question here. Somebody is asking why the G-Force is an expensive yo-yo. So that's the question, right? It's mostly plastic. Why is it expensive? Well, actually, to make this yo-yo, it costs a lot more than even a bimetal yo-yo. So because it's machined polycarbonate and stainless steel rims and the inside is steel with the bearing seat and all of that, there's a lot more components, and it's a lot harder to make this yo-yo. So they go through and there's less A grades and everything. So it's actually a lot more expensive to make this than it would be to make a bimetal. But that's the thing, is like I have a lot of work to do to help people understand why this is so good. And a lot of people think like, oh, it's plastic, it's not as good as metal, but it's actually quite the opposite. Like it creates that different play experience that you guys really have to try in order to like you have to try it in order to understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, ultimately it's you know, pretty much the most premium yo-yo I've made aside from the titanium.
So, question. I actually messed up earlier, and they were saying their sister might get them a yo-yo, and so they were talking about the Super G, and are really like having a hard time choosing a color, and I think that's actually a dilemma that like most players feel. Like if you're gonna ask for something for Christmas or your birthday, they're all
want
so
the right
different.
color. I know.
So like, how does someone determine? And let's like use the Super G as an example, so they can like hear. But like, I don't know, what would you say?
I mean, it's a personal thing. I think the biggest thing is like, what is your eye drawn to right away? Just go for that one and make the decision. That's what I would suggest. You love the shutter wide angle so much, happy to hear it.
And then also, people are asking, you know, if you're gonna plan on throwing in stuff for free, like stickers and keychains, but I know you talked about that.
Yeah, there's only a certain amount of the stickers and keychains that I made, so who knows? On some of the live videos where I'm packing the orders, like where Emily and I are in the studio packing some of the orders, we might throw in some extra stuff. There's no guarantees though, and we only have what we can work with for the freebies and whatnot that we'll throw in. But yeah, make sure to tune into the lives, because you never know what I'll be offering during the short live segments. So.
Yeah, and also, so people are asking too about like, this has been asked several times, how do people learn tricks if there's not like an online tutorial? And for me, I've learned things from other yo-yo players, but if there's not a yo-yo community around them and there isn't a tutorial like
I understand. So I mean, that's one of the biggest skills that a yo-yo player can learn, is especially if you're wanting to get into competing and stuff, is learning tricks without somebody teaching you how to do it. Like learning the process of breaking down somebody's trick and really understanding how it works. And my biggest advice is to try to break it down to the smallest level of detail that you can. So like, don't just look at the trick and try to replicate it. Start by looking at, okay, where exactly is the string placed on the finger, right? Like if it's a chopstick type of trick, look at like, is the string on the tips of their fingers? Is the string, you know, slid this way so the yo-yo's further from the hand? Is it closer to the hand? Like if it's an arm trick, where exactly on the arm is the string? Is it at the top, near the shoulder? Is it by the elbow? Like look at those small details, and if you break it down to the highest level of detail, then that will help you learn tricks even when somebody's not like teaching you through a tutorial.
You know, this is pretty cool. Someone said in 2014 in Prague, they came by motorbike from Italy just to see you, and now they just ordered the G-Force.
Oh, no way.
Some dedication.
Oh, you, that's sweet. You went from Italy to Prague on a motorbike to go to the World Yo-Yo Contest. What a legend. Man, that sounds like a good time. Am I gonna do a collab with Brandon Vu? I don't know.
And visit us.
Who knows?
Hey, so
maybe in the future.
Are you gonna restock the Galaxy Fade G-Force?
I don't know. We'll see. That color sold out really quick. That was one of the launch colors, and I didn't have as many of them. And so I'm not sure, but no plans right now. But if you guys haven't already checked out the Glacier Ice color, that's the one that I was playing with before. It's really sick. Like this yo-yo looks really sick. I mean, the camera's not even picking it up that well, but the Glacier Ice is the new color that I just dropped. So if you guys are wanting to pick up a G-Force, we got the Frosted Rainbow and the Glacier Ice live right now.
What is the string tension trick you keep doing? Is it the gyroscope?
Yeah, somebody keeps asking to teach it, but
No,
we're
no,
not
no,
gonna...
no, I'm asking the name. What is it
Oh, there's
called?
no name. There's I don't
Okay.
think there's a name.
And then also, when do the Jingle Balls come out?
Oh, the Jingle Balls.
Do you have them?
That's top secret.
Wait,
That's
yeah.
top secret. Well, that might be coming in the next couple days. So look out for that one. I'm not gonna say any more. We gotta take our Christmas card photo.
Someone's also asking why do people use the DNA string for normal tricks? I think that's kind of what they're asking.
Oh, good question.
Seems good without string tension.
Yeah, so here's the thing. DNA string is next level, especially the new version with the double swivel that's like 10 times stronger. So when we were first developing the DNA string, it was pretty fragile because we were learning like, you know, what exactly was causing certain ones to break, and like it was a learning process. But we wanted people to still be able to have the DNA strings, but we've continued to improve upon it, and now this is super durable. And so you can use it for like any type of trick. And the nice thing is, it's not only going to keep perfect string tension for DNAs, but also as you're going through your other tricks, like this string will always have perfect tension. Like it's pretty crazy. So, yeah.
Also, on the topic of string, we got this a few times earlier. It's like, how do you know when to change your string?
I would suggest, it really depends. I mean, if you're just yo-yoing for fun casually, you can change it out maybe every couple days. But if you're like really training to compete, like when I was training, I would change it every time I would run through the routine. So like literally every 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So it is a big range, but I would say just like when it's dirty or when it gets a little fuzzy.
And then people are asking about the announcement.
How?
And so, I mean, are you gonna?
The announcement. So I announced the winner of the Titanium Shutter Elite giveaway at the beginning of this live. So once we end the live and once we post this, you'll see. But I'll also be making a short form video that I'll post to YouTube and Instagram, probably, if the winner allows it, of me calling the winner. So we'll see. We will see. But I'll announce it, and the winner has been called and notified of that. But yeah, if you guys missed that giveaway, and you want to enter the next one, I just announced it here on the live before the official announcement. But basically, I am doing something really special for you guys. I am giving away the first ever 3D printed prototype of the Super G that started at the earliest stage of development for this yo-yo, as well as the first ever Super G prototype that I tested all the laser engravings on. These two yo-yos combined, plus a one-on-one call with me, as well as a special like little engraved certificate. And you guys can enter to win this by making an order over $100 on yoyochampion.com from now through the beginning of December. I noticed somebody said they used the DNA string and it broke. So you're probably using the first version of the DNA string, like the first beta test version. And so if you try the new DNA string, it's way more durable. So I have yet to break one. Do I coach? So I actually was the first player to offer online yo-yo coaching back in like 2019 or something, and the entire yo-yo community went crazy and couldn't believe that I was charging money for private lessons, and now it's a pretty popular thing. But currently I'm not offering any coaching, but that is part of what the giveaway is you guys will get a free one-on-one call with me, and we can talk about anything. If you just want to hang out and yo-yo for an hour, if you want me to give you like a full-on, super focused training session where we go over a routine, I help you make a routine. I answer any questions you have. We can do that, whatever. So the whole goal is to make it the Yo-Yo Champion Super G experience. So I want it to be really special. So I think people are gonna start going a little crazy to enter this giveaway because I know people want these. I mean, there's literally only one of each of these ever in existence. So, I'm not just doing a giveaway where I'm giving away a bunch of money worth of yo-yos. Like, that's cool and everything, but I wanted to do something that would be really special for you guys to make you feel like, you are part of this journey of building Yo-Yo Champion with me. So that was the goal of this giveaway for the Super G experience. And I'll be doing a whole real announcement on that giveaway probably either later today or tomorrow. But it's live right now.
So can I say, it's really interesting. I've never seen so many requests for different tutorials on your front stop combo you were doing, so many tricks people are putting in. So I was thinking maybe one day we can put on your Instagram stories or somewhere, people can submit requests for tricks, and the more submissions for the trick, you can do it on live or something.
Well, yeah, so one of the days on our schedule is a tutorials with me day. So the schedule for the champion run that I'll be dropping on my Instagram soon, or that you guys can go back once this live is posted. At the beginning of this, I talked about it, but I will be teaching a bunch of tricks. So that day I'll choose a specific trick that I'll teach, and then if you guys have any trick requests, we'll also just hang out for a couple hours and I'll teach some more tricks. So like I said, guys, if you want to catch all of the action for the whole champion run over the next 2 weeks, make sure to mark your calendars once the schedule is out, because it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun stuff planned for you guys.
Also, what's the bearing in the G speed? Someone asked this very
The bearing in the G speed is a concave.
Okay.
So
what is 8 and 10? They said something about an 8 and a 10. I'd never heard that before.
Oh, 8 ball versus 10 ball. It's all 8 ball. I prefer that.
But is that what's in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Horizontal C6 tutorial. Yeah, that trick takes there's a reason nobody else can do the horizontal C6 because I spent literally an entire year grinding that trick. And now it's actually not that hard for me. No, I mean, it's hard in general, and the G speed's a little smaller, right? So, oh, that trick, man, so many hours. That's the one trick that I kept in my routines that I missed a few times. The time I hit it best was actually 2018 Worlds, when I totally messed up the rest of my routine. But I hit the first 45 seconds of that routine perfect. And I had that routine in 2018 on lock. I could hit that routine with 1 to 2 mistakes multiple times in a row. And so I had it so on lock that when I went up on stage in 2018, I just psyched myself out. And then once I had my first couple of misses, I was not used to that happening. And then I just psyched myself out. So yeah, guys, competing's a mental game. That's one of the biggest parts of it, is having that mental toughness.
Did you tell people? So I know the jingle balls is a secret, but everyone's.
I don't know how you guys know about the jingle balls. Should we show them? Should we show?
I don't know.
Where is it? Hold on.
But
Entertain them for a second while I go and look for this.
okay, well I have to say, we were thinking it would be super fun to be festive this year, which is why you found them. So this is this is gonna be the yo-yo, but we're gonna make a cake pop version of the yo-yo and give them out to people.
Should I show it?
Show hat? No, but I don't know.
Wait, they can already kind of see it. I'll do it really quick. Oh!
Oh, but
Look at that. Well, really quick, you should see the logo. Wait. It's bells. It's actually Jingle Bells, but Jingle Balls. So yeah, this is coming soon, guys. This is coming very soon, within the next couple days. And everyone is gonna come with Emily and my Christmas card. There's only 100 of them ever made. So they're super rare. They're gonna sell out very quickly, but I don't wanna hype it up too much yet because it's not out yet.
Also, this is our first Christmas card in like 8 years we've ever done. So we thought,
Didn't
why
we do
not
one
share?
last year? I thought we did a Christmas card last year.
It was a
We didn't
virtual
print them. It was
Christmas
digital.
card.
It was
Yeah,
only
but that
digital.
doesn't count. This is
Yeah.
like a real Christmas card that you get. I wonder if
Yeah.
we're sending it to our
This
friends
is-
and family.
It's
Maybe
a
they have to
limited.
get.
No. The only way you can get our Christmas card is by purchasing the Jingle Balls.
Sorry,
Seriously,
Mom.
it's a limited edition. Limited edition. I don't even remember what it's called. Limited edition Christmas card. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
People are saying hopefully.
I'm serious though, by the way.
Someone's asking, how is it being engaged to the two-time world yo-yo champion?
Yeah, how is it? Why don't you tell them? Tell them how it is. Go up there.
Well, I don't know if you guys knew
I'll keep
this,
track of the comments a little.
but
Wow.
I actually knew Gentry before he won Worlds for the first time, and he was. You guys remember when he had like the Justin Bieber hairstyle, and he was like 14?
You can go closer. Don't be scared. Don't be
I'm
scared.
not scared. I'm talking to you too. Well, that's when I met him, and we didn't speak for like, I don't even know. We were like 21 when we reconnected, but I knew him
You
before he
didn't
was a
answer
world
the
yo-yo
question
champion.
yet. How is it? How is it to be?
Oh, they're gonna see the chaos in our fridge.
That's okay. Need some protein
It is
now.
awesome, but I would say he's so much more than a two-time world yo-yo champion, which sounds silly, but like, I don't know. I love him for everything else too. I mean, his passion and dedication is definitely something that inspires me every day.
You want a protein shake?
I'm good.
Okay, I'll have
You
it.
straight to the
I got it for
bicep.
me, but I just wanted to offer it to you.
Actually, speaking of being a world champion, I'm curious because like a lot of people ask me how you train, and I feel like
She's watched me practice a lot, and she used to make me snack boxes
yeah,
when I practiced for.
I'd have to remind him
for
to eat
contests.
because he would be so zoned in. Like before Worlds in 2019, he was like yo-yoing 8 hours a day, and I would like come in with food and meals, and he would just get right back to it. So I feel like a lot of people don't realize how
8
much
to
work
10
it
hours a
is.
day. 8 to
Yeah.
10 hours
That's
every
on
day.
top of life, like everything else going on. So I want to make kind of a series talking about how to support the yo-yo players in your life. Because I
Yeah.
really think it's
Like Emily,
don't
this
understand.
yo-yo player learning to. Oh, hey, we haven't introduced Squirt.
oh
Hey,
yeah,
have you guys seen the mascot of the
Let's see it.
Wait, what did we call this? The champion run. Did you guys see the mascot of the champion run hiding back here? By the way, look closely for the mascot
see it.
of the champion run on the counter. Do you see it? Who's gonna be the first one? They said they don't see it. Look closely, guys.
Look where his hand
Look
was.
really closely, and you'll see the mascot of the champion run.
I
On the
feel
right.
like-
Oh, yep. What is it? Who's the first? Oh, it's not a mouse. But look what it is.
It is the squirrel.
This is the mascot of the champion run throwing his Shutter Mini, baby. This is Squirt. Oh yeah. This so Emily and I were
Yeah, you
were
have to
getting
tell
some
us.
packing materials for all the orders coming in, and Emily saw this little guy at what was it, at Staples,
Yeah.
and she's like she almost like starts tearing up,
It's so
and so I'm
cute.
like, you know what, we're gonna get him. So he's gonna be the mascot of the champion run, and Squirt plays like a champion all
Yeah.
day, every day. He literally is yo-yoing for, how much do you think Squirt yo-yos? Like
24/7.
24/7. I mean, his favorite yo-yo is the Shutter Mini, as you can see.
Yeah.
It fits him size
You know
wise
what's
and everything.
really funny about this?
He knows one trick. It's called the trapeze.
is so okay. Why I love going to Japan, and why we had so much fun at World. And I'm sure you guys saw the video where we traveled around Tokyo and I was learning tricks. But like, I have so much fun in the arcades, and like they have these little like you put a coin in and you get things, and there's all these little like toys and stuffed animals. Whereas like in the US, you just go in and buy it. But don't worry. We only need one mascot.
Hey,
Maybe we should
do
put him on a
you
yo-yo.
guys think I can do the DNA on my protein shake? Heart the chat. Heart the live, guys, if I can do the DNA on my protein shake. Are we still live, by the way? There's no
Yeah.
comments coming in.
Well, that's because they know that I'm not watching.
Okay.
And then I'm back.
Okay. You guys think I can do the DNA on my protein shake?
People ask me what the champion run is too.
If you're just joining in and you're wondering what the champion run is, it is the live series for the next 2 weeks. I'll be going live every day here on my YouTube channel at 12 p.m. PST. So that's noon, in case you guys live in a place that you don't know what PM and AM is. But yeah, let's hit the DNA on my protein shake with my DNA King.
Squirt signed player card.
Should Squirt be the official first Yo-Yo Champion team
Mascot.
player?
Yeah.
Can you just imagine like entering him into Worlds and like just placing him up there on the stage and you can barely see him up there? All right, DNA on the protein shake, baby. Oh, I couldn't balance it. I couldn't balance it. Hold on, let me try it again. Let me try it again. Oh, okay, come on. Come on. This DNA King is designed to self-center on your finger, not on a protein shake. So.
We'll do it on something else.
No, I'm gonna hit it. I'm not gonna give up. You kidding me? Oh, I don't know the technique here. I'm trying to figure out my technique.
Is the cap wider than...
The cap is too wide, yeah. Oh no, I got a knot. I got a knot, guys. I know, Squirt he's probably the most...
Wait, we should take a picture and try to make art out of him.
What?
Like we can turn him into
Okay,
cartoon.
hold on, let me hit this.
Let's see. I think it's too wide.
Oh,
I
come
don't
on,
think you
bro.
can do it if it's wider than the cap.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't think I can do
Well, no, I
it?
don't know if it's possible.
Why did I just adjust my string tension? If you adjust string tension on with the DNA string, it like makes it loose, and then when you drop it, it just twists back. It's just habit. Okay. Never back down. Yeah, what do you look at this, yo? It's the motto, baby.
Wait,
We're not
the new
giving
motto,
up.
Play like a squirt.
Oh, money. Did you see that? That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't get it on camera.
Yeah, I wonder if I could do the DNA on Squirt. Should I try hitting the DNA on Squirt?
Don't ruin him.
Yo, let me know if you guys want to see me
Squirt's training harder
do the
than
DNA
Jen's.
on Squirt. Yo, the mascot of the champion run. He's too busy training right now.
You know what, Gentry? I think everyone agrees with me. People are saying Squirt Yo-Yo Champion fan art. I agree. I think he could get his own signature.
Can you imagine?
Yo-yo
Can you
with a
imagine?
little
I'm like
swirl on it.
I'm like hyping up this new signed autograph card that I made. Like, you know, everyone's stoked to get it. Hold on, let me pull it out.
And we're getting more questions.
This is like I'm like, everyone gets this with their order. It's signed, but can you imagine if I'm like, all right, guys, these are gone. Now the next autograph card is Squirt. I don't think people would be happy about that. Maybe they would. I guess you never know. Hey, speaking of that, I never told you guys about the Future Champion pack. This is another one. It comes with the Yo-Yo Master Pack with the 3 yo-yos to help you go from beginner to advanced, as well as a G-Speed and a DNA and DNA strings, all for under $100. So this one's another crazy pack that I have for you guys. This is more for like the early stage yo-yo players wanting to really get into it. What's one yo-yo I recommend for an intermediate, almost advanced? I would say G-Speed for sure. G-Speed is a super fun yo-yo. It's nice and wide, but also small. It's my newest release.
My favorite.
Yeah, Emily's been playing with the G-Speed nonstop. So this one is really fun.
How wide is the G-Speed?
The G-Speed is 50 millimeters wide.
That's why I like it. I feel like some things are just way too wide for me.
Yeah, so to give you guys an idea, like G-Speed is a lot wider than the Shutter. So like, look at this. Can you see the width difference? There we go. So it's quite a bit wider than the Shutter, but it's a smaller diameter by a little bit. So if you compare it to the Super G, if you want more of like, you know, a boundary pushing full size big yo-yo, then Super G would be a great option. But G Speed I think is great for somebody who's more at like the intermediate level and looking to add something to their collection. Yes, G Speed is slightly wider than shutter wide angle, like 1 millimeter wider. So barely. Is the G Speed good for competition? I would say it would be good for contests. I mean, it's still, there's a reason I made it wide, right? It's wider than shutter wide angle by a little bit. So like, it's plenty wide enough to hit all of your hardest tricks. I would say if you want a yo-yo that's faster and that's more nimble, maybe you have some smaller tricks too, like a good mixture of big and small tricks, then the G Speed would be good for you. In general though, I would say if you're wanting to compete, I would say the Super G is probably the bet for you. But yeah, if you want something smaller, maybe you have a little smaller hands and you're just a little more comfortable on a slightly smaller diameter, then you're gonna love G Speed too. I wanted to make it wide enough so you could still hit all of the really hard horizontals and stuff. So you're not gonna have any trouble hitting your hardest tricks, even like over the head tricks. It's all gonna be really nice and easy to hit on the G Speed too because of that width.
People are also saying
You should make a 60 millimeter wide yo-yo. Guys, it's not just about the exact number. I could play marketing games all day and tell you that this specific number is so important, but in reality, there's a reason why I'm choosing. I could have made any of these yo-yos 60, but I chose 56 because I want the ratios to be right. I want the yo-yos to move in a certain way. For me on there, Em?
Which one?
The schedule for the champion
yeah.
run, because I want to talk a little bit about that before we wrap up the day one.
Yeah, and I'll just respond to a few of these things.
Yeah, so, all right, so if you guys haven't tuned in yet, then I want to tell you the full schedule for the champion run. Some of the stuff will be secret, but basically these are going to be live videos that will be happening here on my YouTube channel at 12 p.m. PST every day from now through the beginning of December. And so today was basically the announcement and just to answer questions for you guys, to tell you all about the champion run, also to announce the giveaway, the titanium giveaway winner, and the new giveaway that we'll be announcing officially a little bit later today or tomorrow. It's live now though, so just so you guys know, anyone who makes an order right now will enter to win the Super G experience that I had explained before. So don't worry, if you want to make an order now, you will be entering for this giveaway. So don't worry about missing out on that. And then after that, we'll be doing a ultimate DNA yo-yo trick live. We got a bunch of DNA tutorials. It's a whole DNA theme. I'll teach you guys some tricks for DNAs. We'll maybe create a new DNA trick. We'll have a lot of fun with that. Then we're going to be teaching Emily some yo-yo tricks. And then on the let's see which day, I don't know. This Monday, we're gonna be packing a bunch of orders in the studios in the studio from over the weekend. And then after that, we have a top secret live that you guys will have to wait and see. Something very special is coming. Then after that, we have a 9 Dragons and 99 Dragons impossible trick tutorial and trick session. Then we'll have another top secret live after that. While on Thanksgiving, we'll also be making cake pops, yo-yo cake pops. And then that's when we're releasing the jingle balls. I said it. Then the Black Friday live is happening and we will be going live for like 3 hours that day. It's gonna be a big live hangout and we'll do a bunch of stuff there that will be fun. Then on the I think I had the dates messed up, but that will be in the whole official announcement. There's gonna be a tutorial live where I'll be going and teaching you guys a bunch of tricks, taking trick requests to teach, and we'll just hang out for an hour or two teaching you guys tricks. And then we'll be doing a gingerbread house making contest between Emily and I. Then we'll be doing a few more lives where we're going in and packing a bunch of orders from yoyochampion.com and answering questions that you guys have. as well as a live all about horizontal yo-yo tips and tricks. So all the official announcements of everything will also be posted on my Instagram page. And yeah, guys, we're just getting started with this. The holiday season is just getting started, and I wanted to make sure to do something here for you guys that would give us more time to hang out. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys, to the Champion Run Day 1, and we will see you in the next one.